been evacuated because of a suspicious package that was found there. This is some viewer video that was sent to us of dozens of people being evacuated from the airport about an hour or so ago.
And not only that, we know we've actually spoken to people who are still in the terminals. They're being kept at the end of the terminals. There are still people waiting on planes at the end of the tarmac, waiting to get off. We have breaking news team coverage. We want to go right now to Leslie Corsi, who is at the airport road there, and you're seeing vehicles come in and out there, and you even saw the bomb squad coming in.
Absolutely. There have been dozens upon dozens of police vehicles here. Let me kind of set the scene for you. I'm standing right between the economy parking lot and the courtesy waiting lot where you park when you want to pick up your loved ones. This is where traffic is being diverted. No cars are being allowed past there. They're being told to go around the building. I have seen JSO. I have seen JFRD. I have seen the bomb squad here. I've seen airport security. We know all this is happening because of a suspicious package that was found inside the airport. When I spoke to an airport spokesman, he told me he didn't know exactly what was in that package, but it was serious enough to force an evacuation. And what that means is nobody is allowed in or out of the airport right now. I spoke with a man earlier who said that his wife was on the plane and not allowed off. I have since learned that people have been allowed off of their planes, but they are being kept at their gate. And again, all of this because of a suspicious package. JSO is here. I just spoke with a public information officer, and any second now they are set to give us some new information. We did hear from one witness who said that he saw someone be arrested. We're hoping JSO will tell us exactly what that man was arrested for. But as of right now, no cars are allowed in the airport. There are people standing here near the courtesy lot waiting to pick up loved ones. They just can't go anywhere. They have no other option but to stand here and wait, and they're kind of fascinated by all the police activity that's happening. So they've been standing out here for about a half hour or so, but as soon as we have any more information, we will be sure to pass it along to you. Mark and Paige?
Right, Leslie, thanks. And we know also a couple of flights have been diverted from Jacksonville International, including an American Airlines flight headed to Jacksonville from Miami. It was sent to Gainesville. And
other flights have been delayed as well. We want to take you now to Amanda Warford, who is in the area where a news conference is supposed to get underway in a short amount of time. Amanda, what are you seeing from where you are?
Jacksonville airport officials and the Jacksonville Sheriff.
Mark, we're actually at the Jacksonville Aviation Authority Administration Building, where authorities here at the Jacksonville Aviation Authority are going to speak about what's going on right now. Michael Stewart, Director of External Affairs, is here now with an update. We'll go ahead and speak with him.
Michael, what can you tell us at this point?
Good evening. Michael Stewart, Jacksonville Aviation Authority, and I'm joined here with by Shannon Hartley with the JSO. We were called, I don't have the exact time, sometime late this afternoon, that there were two suspicious packages that were identified, one in the terminal, one in the garage, and the Jacksonville Aviation Authority police were identified them, and they contacted JSO and the bomb squad. They were called out to identify the packages. Right now, the terminal has been evacuated. As you can understand, there were planes in the process of getting ready to depart and arrive. All of that activity has been shut down for now. Those passengers that were in the terminal were evacuated, and those that we could get on a bus were moved up to two hotels on Airport Road. Just as information for the flying public out there, we strongly suggest that you stay in contact with your airlines. They may have the information when the all clear does come. We do not have a time, and we will not have a time anytime in the short term as to when that might happen. We hopefully will convene a follow-up press conference possibly in another hour.
We have video of arrest. Maybe Shannon Hartley, this would be better served to you or Michael. What was in this package? Do we know who was arrested, the nature of this?
I don't have that information, and Officer Hartley and I were talking. I have not gotten information from the officers up at the terminal right now. I know the bomb squad was en route when I came from up that way, and they're in the process of...
So that could imply there's still an active scene in there trying to establish what's in the center.
There's an active investigation going on.
Those packages, can you describe them at all? I know you see what's in there.
I didn't see them.
Did this happen in the luggage area or the security checkpoint?
The best information I have is that it was in the terminal, specifically where where, I don't know. The second package was in the garage, and specifically where, I don't know, in the garage. It was in the
Two packages
hourly garage.
left unattended, no one next to them, just left and...
Here again, I got the information that there were 2 packages, suspicious packages, that were identified.
People
Was this one call?
2 people in custody?
I don't have that information.
Was this one phone call, 2 different phone calls, and any idea where they came from?
These packages were identified by people and reported to the police, so there wasn't a phone call that I know of.
There have been probably left packages in airports before, but this one is drawing a huge amount of police presence. Is there something unique about this case that makes us that much more suspicious, or just an abandoned package?
Correct.
This is something unique?
Well, each situation is unique, and we take each one seriously. So we have to investigate them as if they were an explosive device.
How many planes were actually affected by this? How many passengers are left or in the airport at the time? And when was the last time the airport was evacuated?
I can't specifically answer any of those questions. I don't have the number of airplanes or passengers that have been affected, and I'd have to check when the last time. I can't recall since I've been to the airport that the entire terminal which has been in almost 9 years.
Have flights been rerouted?
Yes.
Do you believe these packages are related?
I couldn't tell you that.
We do have someone in custody, though. We've seen a video of arrests.
If you say so, I can
You're
confirm
unaware
that.
of that?
Yes, I can confirm that.
Shannon, Harley, can you say anything about arrests at this point?
No, this is their investigation. We're here for support with our training and bomb squad, and this is really.
What are the agencies that are involved with this? I saw an ATF.
Right now it's a very large unified command situation. We've got a number of agencies here. I couldn't list them all specifically for you.
Maybe a major couple of them.
Well, I know the JAA, the JSO, and I saw an FBI person there. I don't know if ATF had arrived on the scene.
All civilians are out of harm's way at this point?
Yes.
Michael, there are so many families waiting in the parking lot here to get in contact with their family members who are sitting on the tarmac right now. A lot of those passengers have been told about an hour. How realistic is that?
We could not tell you. I mean, we want to make sure that the situation is safe and clear before any people are put back into the terminal or any place else. So when it's clear, it will be clear, and we're not going to give a time.
Why release the people to hotels at undisclosed locations? Why not just let them go to their cars?
They have no access through a clear area to get to their cars because the garage was in an area that had one of the packages.
So one of the packages was in the garage?
Correct.
The impacts to tomorrow, possibly. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Could not.
No idea how that might impact the operations, a change in operations at all as a result of this?
Well, it's going to be obviously involving the airlines once they start flying again, and that will have to happen after the all clear happens. And then the airlines and operations will start to hopefully get back to normal.